Hey guys, I did promise a sit down video about state testing, and I wish I had the items with me here at home, but I don't. But I did want to go ahead and tell you what I have done in the previous years or did this year during state testing for my students. One of the things that it's really important to know is that I think we are more stressed out than the kids, and then we then end up transferring them back, transferring it back to them. So I think it's important that we stay calm, collected, to trust that we have done a great job during the year, because I think we are very judgmental of our teaching methods, or at least I'm speaking for myself, and I always think I could have done more. So I want to say that we are amazing, and if you are probably looking for a video that to help you out during state testing, that already speaking volumes of you and what you're trying to do for your kids. So one of the things that I have done in previous years, and this was back when I used to teach 6th grade, is we used to send in, this was a school-wide thing. I won't take credit for this at all. I don't know where they got it from, but I know I loved it and enjoyed it. We came up with a letter as a team and sent it out to the parents, I want to say like a month before state testing. And if I was a TPT person, I would love to make it for you. Honestly, like, I would love to do that, but I just don't have time. I do, or have been thinking of collaborating with another teacher at my side who said if I give her the ideas, she would totally, go with it and design something for me or for us so that we can put it together in the store or work together to do that. In the beginning, it was kind of like a crazy idea, and I said, no, I don't think so. But now, like, I really want this things to help out other teachers because I think they're great ideas. Anyway, moving on. So this letter contained like details of approximately when we were going to start state testing. And we explained to the parents how we would love to inspire our kids and have them relax during state testing. And one of the ways was if they could please take their time, maybe like 15 to 30 minutes, doing an inspirational poster for them, so they can add a quote, they can put some pictures for them. Parents got super creative. Now the only thing that we requested is that they didn't have anything like academically per se, so just to make sure to have like a something that they enjoyed. So I'm going to give you an example. Like one of my students one day came in with one of the parents sent in a poster for my student where it said, it was like I want to say it was like a team logo, and it says, one day you'll be there, son, or whatever, but first school, or something like that. Or like another one, like their favorite animal or their favorite sports, something maybe what they want to do when they grow up. I know a lot of like parents drew like Hello Kitties, ponies. I mean, just different stuff that kids really enjoy either seeing or playing with, or maybe they're into a sport themselves, or they have a jersey and they drew their jersey, whatever inspires them to keep moving, so that they know that the parents are there supporting them as well. So I want to say the sheet was maybe like an 18 by 14, I'm not sure, but we just cut something that wasn't so big. They rolled it up and they brought it personally to me, or left it in the office for me so that the students wouldn't see it. They didn't even know about this. So I will personally put it on their class dojo, and then just say, hey, shh, don't say anything, and please make sure you drop it off in the office, or let me know when you're coming by, and then I'll get it. So you know how we have to cover all the walls? Well, we use those posters to cover up any potential academic items that we had in the wall, so that they wouldn't have access to them during testing. So that is like, I think, the number one, and it brought this beautiful spirit. The kids were like absolutely in love. They're like, oh my gosh, when does this happen? So like the day before testing, or maybe the Friday before testing, I would put them up and cover everything up, and I would say, well, look around, and they were super excited. My 6th graders really enjoy that. As I transition to the STEM school where I work at, I was just learning, we were learning as a staff new systems and new resources that we had, and new programs. And it was when we transferred to Common Core, and there's so much going on. Like, I never even thought of implementing it. There was no time at all to think about that in that sense. Like, I just couldn't function. So anyway, I never thought of bringing it back, or like even attempting to write a letter. I just didn't. And I thought about it this year, and it just, state testing just like came by so fast I didn't even realize. Anyway, so I didn't do it, but that is like the number one suggestion I give you. Like, the kids really enjoy it. Number two, I do go and buy it out myself. Water. I'll make sure I have water, and each of my students has water with them, as well as mints. And yes, guys, I get gum. I do. And there are different policies that go with that. The students are not allowed to take it. So you can, go ahead and talk to them. So one of the things that they know, they must show me when they throw it away right before going to lunch or whatever. So the gum never leaves the room, chewed or unchewed. And also you have to be careful with the students that also have like dental, work or whatever, that they cannot have any gum, or that parents don't allow them to. So they know, and just things to watch out for. But I do have access to them. It just keeps them very alert. And they have mints, and I usually put like a gum and then like 2 mints on their desk, and that's what I do. And then they know to put it away and stay away from testing materials. So they do have access to that. And the water is always on the floor. They know to make sure they back up, drink a little water, put it back down. So, you have to set up your own rules for this kind of stuff. So that's number two, having something like that for them. And then number three, which I never did. And one of, a good friend of mine who teaches 3rd grade at the site where I work, actually gives them little treats and tags like you're a smart cookie or whatever. In TPT, you'll find a lot of free items, or cards that you can attach, or I don't know, game on, and then they have a little game, whatever. You can go ahead and look for that. A lot of TPT people have created that, and this year I printed them in color and cut them out. I didn't have a color printer. Now I'm very blessed to have a color printer that is connected to INSTAINK. And again, that same teacher told me for years, and I just did it, and I was missing out big time. I'll leave the link below, guys. I think I got, I want to say 2 months free, because she recommended, and I put her code. So I'll link it below so that you can go ahead and click on that. And I think you get, I don't know if it's a month or 2 months free, but whatever it is, I was just really grateful. Anyway, so I printed it out in color. And then this year I did, or the only year, is this the second year? Maybe the second year. You're a smart cookie, and I just gave them chocolate chip cookies. Little items like that, or like a pencil or something that would inspire them and they would get all excited about. I never did this before, and I'm gonna tell you why. I have learned a lot, and I have grown tremendously as a teacher, and I think I was just missing that little part. And I've learned this one piece. I've learned from this amazing teacher who always does little cutesy stuff for her kids. I was like, I guess I'll do it. So number three, I recommend for you to do that. They're thankful and grateful that you take your time to think of them, and you let them know how much you appreciate them. And when I pass these things out, I always remind them that a test score never defines them. They know. I always say that. A test score, and they're like, it doesn't define us. And we do like just a big talk about this before state testing, and this is the week before, and then just say how amazing they've been doing, and this is the time to prove it. The rest was just practice. And I always tell them when we did benchmarks or any other assessment in class, I'm like, this is practice, guys, because the big one comes out, around May or whatever, or April, whenever you guys say test. So anyway, those are my 3 tips for state testing. And there are many more, but I think these are really essential, and they know that they care and that you took your time. And yeah. So anyway, here it is as promised. You guys take care. I love you guys, and be blessed.